Good afternoon, everybody. As I mentioned, before we get underway with our closing ceremonies, we're going to make a couple of draws. The first one is our Wawanesa 50-50 draw. This has been organized by the Thunder Bay Regional Health Sciences Foundation with the proceeds earmarked for the Northern Cancer Fund. I think you might recognize the two people who are out here with me right now. They're proud parents, they're proud grandparents. I understand number 9 is on the way. Congratulations. Linda and Henry Staal. Let's hear it for our special guests, our special draw makers. Linda's going to make the draw for the 50-50, but we also have to congratulate Linda on another accomplishment this week. I'm sure you all heard, and Linda's probably going to be mad at me for this, because she's shy in many ways, but she got a hole-in-one at the Pro-Am. Congratulations, Linda. And we've been teasing Henry all week because along with that goes a draw to Ireland. We're not sure he's going yet. There's a lot of lotteries and nice things being said, so hopefully she'll be picking someone to go with her, but I have a feeling it will be Henry. Linda, get you up here to make the draw for the Wawanesa 50-50 draw with a total value of just over $8,000. And last year, Linda knew the winner. All right, here we go. Just one. And the winner is Donna Peltonen from Thunder Bay with ticket number 306. If Donna Peltonen is here, give a wave. You'll get your money later on, but thank you for that. We had this problem last year too. Signs down. As you see these folks behind me here in the white and purple shirts, they are part of the Resolute Charity Walk. They have been walking along the course this afternoon, again to help raise money for the Northern Cancer Fund. And for every $100 that they raised, they were eligible for 2 ballots for a trip anywhere WestJet flies. So Henry's going to make the draw for this prize. And we know they will be here. The winner is Shanna Berry. Where's the wave of the winner? Congratulations. And thank you to all of the walkers for participating in this wonderful event. Every bit of money raised helps to help local charities, so I appreciate all that you have done. Thank you also to Resolute and to WestJet for donating that. So we're just going to 1 minute as we get everybody lined up for our closing ceremonies. I'd sing a song, but I'm not very good at it. And now we will begin our official closing ceremonies of the 2017 Staal Foundation Open, presented by Tbaytel. Every sporting event in the city of Thunder Bay needs the pipes and drums of Thunder Bay. So please welcome our closing ceremony participants. pipes and drums of Thunder Bay. What a fantastic week this has been, from the great entertainment of our opening ceremonies and the hosting of our Fountain Tire Summer Classic epic road hockey game to our exciting final round today. I'm sure you all agree it truly has been fantastic. None of this would have been possible without the incredible dedication of a truly outstanding organizing committee and our fantastic volunteers. Since the very first Staal Open 4 years ago, one man in particular has truly led the charge and has dedicated himself to making this the premier event that it has become. Please welcome the Executive Director of the Staal Foundation Open, Scott Smith.
Thank you, Diane. On behalf of the entire team, we'd like to thank everyone for being here today. What a great day of golf. That putt was incredible at the end to make quite an exciting finish. And congratulations to Johnny Ruiz for a great finish. And actually the entire field for showing us, I think everybody would agree it would be world-class golf at its best. So big hand for all the contestants. When putting on an event of this size, you need to thank a lot of people, because it truly takes a large team to put something like this on. I want to start off by thanking our title sponsor, the Staal family. For not only supporting our event, but for participating throughout the week. They're definitely golf fans, and they enjoy being out in the course during the week, so they've done a lot. I'm not sure who did the baking. It could have been the boys at night, but no. Well, we've seen Natalie, Tanya, Heather, and Lindsay selling cupcakes, and if you haven't tried them, they were awesome. But it just speaks to what they're about. They spend the night baking, and they're out here selling it to raise more money for charities. So that's pretty incredible. That speaks to, you know, what they do for the community. So a big round of applause for the family. Also, thank you to Dan Tbaytel and the team at Tbaytel. They've been out here all week putting together things and solving problems for us. They're a great presenting sponsor, and they've been with us since day one, so we really appreciate everything they do, and all of our corporate sponsors, because without our corporate sponsors and partners, an event like this would not be possible. So a big round of applause for all our corporate sponsors. So speaking of dedication and what it takes to make an event like this possible, if you look around, there's kind of a wall of orange around us. These people, we can't say enough about their commitment and dedication to this event. These are the people that work from 5 in the morning till 12 at night, and they make things look the way they should look for everybody visiting. And I'll tell you a few stories here. They're the people that at 5 in the morning are battling mosquitoes in the volunteer tent when it's still dark. They're the people that worked out in the rain through Wednesday and Thursday. They're the people that carry a bag for 36 holes in one day because of the rain delays. The other story I heard, they're the people that actually pick our players up when their flight was delayed and they were at the airport at 3 a.m. in the morning. That's pretty incredible. They do so much. They wash clothes for the players. They drive them to get their haircut. I can go on, but they are truly an incredible group of people, and we can't say enough for everything they do for this event. So a big round of applause for them. And they definitely show some northern hospitality. And I hear from all the players that they really appreciate coming to Thunder Bay. I'd like to also thank Silvio and his team here at Whitewater. There couldn't be a better setting to put on a world-class golf event than the Whitewater Golf Course. Another incredible story is special thanks to Jeff Parker and his team here at Whitewater. They're the team that I showed up here one morning at 5 o'clock and I said, boy, you guys are out here early. He said, no, we never left, because of rain delays, their crew stayed the whole night to make sure the course was in good shape the next morning. So a big round of applause for Jeff and his crew. As I said, there's lots of people to thank here. Our entire Mackenzie Tour, PGA Tour Canada team, for all their work this week. I think we threw everything at them this week. We threw rain, we had an extreme heat day. They say our mosquitoes are as huge as they've ever seen. We've got the tiniest black flies. So we showed them, honestly, some true northern hospitality. So, and you know what, they just kept going, so they never missed a beat. So thank you guys. Our committee chairs and board members, I mean, they really do work all through the year to put an event like this on. So we can't say enough about them. Our office staff, Josh and Kaylin, Kara and Morris, they thought I was joking when I said you're going to work 24/7 for the next 2 weeks. They definitely know I'm not joking now. And finally, the fans and spectators that have come out to support this over the past 4 years. You know, it comes down to your support that definitely makes this event possible, and we are grateful for everything you do. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Scott. It goes without saying, as Scott mentioned, that an event like this would not be possible with a great deal of financial support. We've been very fortunate here in Thunder Bay. We have an amazing corporate citizen in Tbaytel who has been with us since the beginning. Please welcome the President and CEO of Tbaytel, Dan Tbaytel.
Well, thank you very much, everyone. I'll be brief. On behalf of the 430 employees, I'm actually thrilled to be here once again, our 4th year, committed to a 5th as well. I want to thank many of the same people, the organizing committee, all of the volunteers, Whitewater and their staff. Certainly had a difficult start, but I think the course certainly looks great again. I want to congratulate Johnny for a great win and all the players on the tour as well. I also want to thank the Staal family. I think this really for me is just another event, but the family actually brings a different element to the tournament, and I want to thank you and the foundation for all the work you've done and all the dollars that are raised for charity. It's absolutely fantastic. So once again, thank you, and I hope everyone had a good time today, and we'll see everybody next year.
Thank you very much, Dan. As we know here in Thunder Bay, we produce great athletes, and we produce families full of them. Speaking, of course, of the Staal family. But not only are they great athletes, I'm sure you all agree, they're great citizens. As we've seen here, they give back to their community. I would just like to acknowledge, of course, Henry and Linda, and their 4 fantastic sons, Eric, Mark, Jordan, and Jared, who have made us all very proud, both on and off the ice. To bring greetings on behalf of the Staal family, please welcome Eric.
Thank you. I guess just on behalf of our foundation and my family, I just first off just want to tell everybody that I appreciate you being here and being a part of this event and helping make it such a success. For us being the title sponsor, it's an honor, and it's just fun to enjoy the week with all of you and watch these golfers. They're great players and soon to be making steps toward being on the PGA Tour. So you know, it's been a lot of fun the last couple of years to be involved in this event, and it doesn't happen without, you know, the corporate sponsors, the fans, the people that come out to support the event, and we owe a lot to everybody involved, and that support is much appreciated, and I need everybody to make sure they know that. Johnny, great round, good job. A lot of fun watching today. It was a spectacular finish, and you know, again, just on behalf of our family, it's been a ton of fun to be a part of, and there's tons of people that you want to thank. First and foremost, obviously Scott Smith and his team. They do an awesome job, and he definitely deserves a loud round, and thanks to him. And the volunteers, they do a phenomenal job all week. I know talking to some of the players that are playing, they rave about the volunteers and just the people in general here in this city. So we're grateful to be from here and a part of this community, and thanks again for this year making it a great event.
Thank you very much, Eric. As you know, it's not just about golf. This event has raised money for 3 exceptional charities, all providing support and opportunities for children and families dealing with cancer. This year's recipients are Smile Zone, Camp Quality, and the Thunder Bay Regional Health Sciences Center Foundation. We're very pleased to have with us today from Camp Quality, Northwest Ontario, Camp Director Ashley Quarrell, and 2 of our campers, Taylor and Quinn. Come on up, guys. And from Thunder Bay Regional Health Sciences Center Foundation, President and CEO, Glenn Craig. And now, to make the official presentation of the check, we'll ask the entire Staal family to grab that check, Eric, and we're going to reveal the amount. Who wants to pull off the paper? I do. $271,500. This year's amount brings the money raised over the past 4 years to $808,500. Amazing. Good job, everybody. You've got the shot? Congratulations again. Thank you to everybody who's helped raise that money. And of course, it is about golf. So now to invite Brian Decker, the media official from the Mackenzie Tour, PGA TOUR Canada, to tell us all about our winner.
Thanks so much, Diane. Before I start, you know, the Mackenzie Tour and the PGA Tour in general are really about 2 things, and there's no greater example on any tour of what those 2 things are about than what the Staal Foundation Open is about right here in Thunder Bay. It's an incredible accomplishment, and the first thing that goes into that is an incredible golf course. And Whitewater Golf Club and Jeff Parker, the superintendent, what an unbelievable job you guys did. So on behalf of all the players, thank you so much for hosting us this week. Like I said, the Mackenzie Tour is really about 2 things, and the first one of those things is about providing players with opportunities to get to the next level. And we've been fortunate in Thunder Bay here to see players like JJ Spawn, who won here 2 years ago, use that victory, move on to the next level, and eventually reach the PGA Tour where he is now. And you're going to see guys like Johnny up there in a couple years, no problem as well. And we really couldn't do that without the support of the Staal family, Dan Tbaytel and Tbaytel and Scott Smith. So what you guys do to provide an opportunity here is incredible. And it's great to see the path working out, and like I said, you're going to see guys like Johnny there in a couple of years. So thanks so much for what you do to make that happen. The other part, and more importantly than anything else, is the community impact. And when we started the Mackenzie Tour, we dreamed of events like what the Staal Foundation Open presented by Tbaytel has become. Not only from an economic impact standpoint, but from charity, to see over $270,000. My math skills aren't very good, but I believe that takes us over $700,000. Like I said, my math skills aren't very good. Over $800,000 in the last 4 years, which is unbelievable. It's unprecedented. It's the most of any event on tour. And that's all possible because of the community support, from the volunteers to the sponsors to everybody who comes out and makes this a huge event each summer. That's what the tour is all about, and it's so impressive to see it, and we can't thank you enough. So without all the things that you've done to make this event possible, you know, we wouldn't be able to have this tournament. We wouldn't see players like Johnny moving on, and it's so great to see it as a reality. So thank you so much, everyone who makes this event possible, and we can't wait to come back next year. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Brian. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the winner of the 2017 Staal Foundation Open, presented by Tbaytel, with a winning score of 13 under from Camarillo, California, Johnny Ruiz. And now ask Dan Tbaytel to present Johnny with his check. And I believe there's a trophy on the table waiting for you. And to present that, please welcome Eric, Mark, Jordan, and Jared. Let's hear it one more time for Johnny Ruiz. Johnny, the mic is yours. Give the trophy back to one of those guys.
First things first, I want to thank Scott Smith, Tbaytel, Jeff Parker, and the Staal family. Thank you guys. And the volunteers, thank you guys so much. I'm a little nervous, sorry.
Don't be nervous.
This is definitely the biggest win of my career so far, and I'm glad it happened here. Everyone was so nice all week. You know, everywhere you go, how's it going, and good playing and stuff like that. So just thank you guys, appreciate it. Thank you.
Thanks, Johnny. Congratulations again. Now, before we officially close the 2017 Staal Foundation Open, there's one more special thing we need to do. This event could not have happened over the past 4 years if it was not for one certain person. He truly had the vision, the passion to make it happen. I am speaking, of course, of our leader, Scott Smith. Now, Scott said last year, that's it, I won't be back. Well, he's back. Now he's saying, well, I don't know if he'll be back next year. Well, I don't know, Scott. I have a feeling you may be. Scott is so good at what he does, he managed to plan the closing day of this event on his birthday. So I think we can thank Scott in a no better way than for everybody here to sing Scott Smith happy birthday. Here we go, everybody. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Scott, and again, thank you for all that you've done to make this event truly a premier event. As the golfers say, as the PGA says, it really is a premier event, and a lot of that is because of you, so thank you very much. And now that does bring to a close the 2017 Staal Foundation Open presented by Tbaytel. Congratulations once again to our winner. Johnny, congratulations. To all of our sponsors, our volunteers, our spectators, our players, the Staal family, thank you so much for making this event happen. Look forward to seeing you all back here next year, the 2018 Staal Foundation Open. Well, let's hear it one more time for the pipes and drums of Thunder Bay as they exit the green. All of our volunteers, remember, we want our group shot at the front of the green. Pipes and drums of Thunder Bay, thank you very much, and thank all of you for making this such a wonderful event.